It's a typical Saturday morning and you're brewing your first cup of coffee, ready to jump into the world of Gielinor and start grinding away. But as you're logged into the game, you get a message. It's a text from your girlfriend telling you she wants to go yard selling and spend all day with you. You're torn. You don't want to upset your girlfriend. You spent well over 10K for her, but you also want to get some juicy XP. Suddenly, you remember that Oldschool Runescape has gone mobile. And with a quick download of the app, you're ready to bring your favorite game with you on the go. You put on a fit, make sure your phone is fully charged, and off you go, ready to get some sick gains. Mobile is a game changer for players who want to enjoy the game on the go, whether it's during a work break, a road trip, or even a boring date night. Released in 2018, mobile has quickly become one of my go-to ways to play the game. And in today's video, I'm going to show you some of my favorite things to do on mobile. Before we start, let's be honest with ourselves. We aren't going to be raiding or doing some sweaty tick perfect methods. My fingers are way too fat for that. So make sure you save that content for when you're at home on the mouse and keyboard. But that doesn't mean we can't make some good progress. These methods are going to include money making, combat training, and some good old skilling content. Everything here I've done on mobile myself while working on my maxing grind. None of these methods are extremely difficult and they allow you to enjoy a breath of fresh air while still progressing your account. Before we get into all the different mobile methods, I've got some exciting news for you all. Today's video is sponsored by Pawns.app. Pawns.app is an amazing platform that allows you to earn real life money, real dollar bills while you play video games. I mean, who doesn't want to make money while you play video games? And what if I told you there's an entirely new AFK money making method that allows you to cover your bonds cost every single week? Well, there is with Pawns.app, and let me tell you a little bit about it. Pawns.app offers a hassle-free way to earn by completing surveys and sharing your internet connection. The best part? The app does all the work while you just focus on gaming. Simply run Pawns.app in the background and you're good to go. Getting started with Pawns.app is a breeze. Just create an account, download the app, and let it work its magic. Plus, you can use an unlimited number of devices on different networks with unique IPs to maximize your earnings. Take Bob, for example. He joined Pawns.app in April and quickly started earning money by sharing his phone's internet connection. With an unlimited data plan, Bob made $2 within a week, all while the app ran quietly in the background. When he's AFK training in-game skills like woodcutting or fishing, he completes surveys to earn an extra $1 or about an extra $8 per week. This helps improve some probabilities of some skills that are obviously not that profitable to train. In just a few weeks, Bob made enough to cover his monthly membership cost and trade in a bond for over 7 million GP. With Pawns.app, you can get paid via PayPal, virtual Visa, or choose from various gift card options like Oldschool Runescape membership, Steam gift cards, and Amazon gift cards as well. Check out their website for the full list of gift card options. And now for the best part. I've teamed up with Pawns.app to bring you a special offer. Click the exclusive link in the video description or the pinned comment and you'll get $1 for free. So what are you waiting for? Don't miss this opportunity to level up your gaming experience with Pawns.app. So first things first, you gotta make sure your mobile device can even handle the game. Unless you're running some custom tech, you're probably staring at either an Android or an Apple device. All you really need is a phone from the last 7 years that can load Facebook and a stable internet connection. Wi-Fi is obviously the best, but we're trying to get out and explore the real world. So we're going to be using some of that magic 5G. But don't worry about your mobile data plan. Oldschool Runescape is incredibly data efficient, consuming a mere 1 to 2 megabytes per hour. You can game for like 10 hours a day and barely make a dent in your bill. I've used roaming data for almost all of my mobile gaming, and Oldschool Runescape uses next to nothing. So armed with your phone, a data plan, and some eager fingers, you're all set to download the app and dive on in. Head to either the Play Store on Android or the Apple Store for iOS and just type in Oldschool Runescape. It should be the first one on the list. Download that bad boy and then just go ahead and sign in. Once you're in, there are a few settings I recommend tweaking to enhance the mobile experience, but don't be afraid to play around and find what suits you best. First up, set the frame rate to unlimited for that super smooth gameplay. Keep in mind though that might consume a little bit more battery life, so if you're planning to game for hours on end, you might want to lower it just a bit. Next, look for the check mark to enable the tap to drop items feature. This will come in handy later on in the video for some of those juicy AFK methods. After that is the big one that makes a world of difference on mobile, the mini menu long press time. Adjusting this setting changes the time needed to press and hold down the drop down menu. I personally found that 200 ms to be that sweet spot, but feel free to experiment with what works best for you. Lastly, explore the interfaces section where you'll find all the plugins and settings to customize your mobile gaming experience even more. From boost information to a Slayer helper, Jagex has been hard at work improving the mobile experience. Now, with your device all set up, ready to jump into these methods and level up your account, even when you're away from home. Money making is always a great thing to do in the game. The more GP you have, the more things you can do. And there are some great methods you can do on mobile. One of my favorites is Vorkath. Yes, the undead money dragon. If you don't know about Vorkath, well, you've been sleeping under a boulder for the last 5 years, because this boss completely changed everything in the game with its insane loot table. With just 90 plus in your combat stats, Dragon Slayer 2 completed, and one of the pieces of dragon hunting equipment, you can make some insane money. At peak efficiency, it's around 3 million GP per hour. Now on mobile, we aren't going to be getting that 3 mil per hour, as clicks don't register the same, and we aren't going to be sweating too much. Because remember, we're out sniffing grass, so we don't need to be 100% locked into the game. But you can still get around 2 million GP per hour, and it's relatively easy on mobile. I'd say it's one of the easiest bosses out there to do on mobile with the right setup. If you guys can do the boss on PC fairly brain dead, then mobile won't take you much time at all. I will say though, ranged is much easier on mobile than melee, so if you're an old stabby boy, be prepared to get good. But if you're not quite at that level yet, or you don't want to pay that much attention, there are tons of other options out there to make some GP. One of my absolute favorites are herb runs. At max level with all farming unlocks, you can get around 280,000 GP per run. Doesn't sound like that really bankroll much, but those runs normally only take you about 5 minutes. That equals out to roughly 3.3 million GP per hour. Pretty insane just for planting some herbs. And if you're looking for the best herbs for you to plant, head on over to the wiki and search up their farming calculator. It'll tell you exactly which herbs will give you the best return for your level and with your unlocks. And hey, if farming and killing a big blue dragon are for you and you want some real AFK methods, there are tons out there. You can AFK at the Infernal or Sacred Eels for roughly 200,000 GP per hour. With both of these methods, you can completely look away from your phone. These work well if you're on the job and can't be clicking every 30 seconds. And one of my favorite methods is Brutal Black Dragons. If you can find an open world and have a Dragon Hunter crossbow, you can make upwards of 1 million GP per hour. You just need to keep your prayer up and make sure you don't get smacked around by the dragons. And you'll have roughly 20 to 30 seconds of AFK between the kills. Not too shabby at all. But the Brutal Black Dragons aren't the only dragons that you can do on mobile for some insane GP. Rune Dragons are also a very viable method. You can bring a full inventory of food, and with that Justiciar armor set, you get around 20 seconds of AFK before you even need to heal up. Doing this method, I was bringing in around 1.2 million GP per hour. So as you all can tell, money making is extremely easy on mobile and a way to build your bank up even when you're not on the PC. Now, skilling is another great thing to do on mobile. We all want XP and to get those juicy 99s, but sitting behind a computer screen for thousands of hours isn't really ideal. You need to get out in the world and touch grass from time to time. That being said, I have personally used all of these methods on my way to max while still living a life outside of my comfy gaming chair. And one of my favorite methods is redwoods. They're a great way to train your woodcutting as they are extremely AFK. I'm talking almost 1 to 2 minutes of not needing to do anything at all. You chop the tree, drop your inventory of logs, and keep it rolling. But hey, I get it, that might be too AFK. So if you're looking for more of an active mobile skilling experience, then Herbivore might be right for you. This hunting method is perfect for mobile, and it's actually so much better on mobile than it is on PC. Jagex has made a super dope plugin that just makes you click, click, click all the way to the bank for some juicy XP. And speaking of mobile plugins that rock, Rooftops also has a pretty nice plugin made by Jagex. It highlights all your clicks for you, so all you have to do is have your phone off to the side and click the large blinking square to get your XP. This is super nice for watching a movie with your significant other and getting gains as well. But if you're looking for something a little bit more relaxing, you can also try your hand at getting some nice fishing XP at Anglers or Karambwans. Or hey, if you want to get that awful mining skill up, Amethyst and the Motherlode Mine are some good options as well. All of these methods are amazing ways to get some passive XP while you're out and about. Now, we all aren't max chads with 99s in all of our combat skills. I get it, and one of the best ways that I found is to use mobile and Chrome remote desktop to get some AFK combat XP. Now, normally crabs are a pretty bad experience, but in old school RuneScape, training on crabs is one of the best early game experience methods. And there's multiple different types of crabs all over the world, but sand crabs and ammonite crabs have been my favorite. You plop down your account with some pots and training gear and get to work. You can sit here for an extremely long amount of time on your phone just by clicking every now and again. For this method, I'd recommend that you drop your FPS down to 25 so that your battery doesn't self-implode. But with a full battery, I was normally able to sit here for up to 8 hours without my phone needing a charge. Now, while crabs are good, Nightmare Zone is the best. And hey, it's not too shabby on just the base mobile client, but I know we all love our RuneLine and all the nice quality of life updates it has. So, to get the best of both worlds, I like to use Chrome Remote Desktop. This app allows you to remote into your home PC just like you were there. You get all of the benefits of RuneLine while being on the go. I use this personally to level up some alts all the way to max stats. And the best way to use it is just to set the screen super large and have the touch option set to the trackpad mode. This allows you to right click just a little bit easier. By remoting in this way, you get all the flashes, you see when to drink overloads and absorption potions, and you get that one-click guzzle on rock cakes to keep your HP low. Now, hey, this isn't a Nightmare Zone guide, so I'm not going to cover all the very small details. Just know that if you're able to do Nightmare Zone at home, it's just as good on the go with Chrome Remote Desktop. But hey, if Nightmare Zone and crabs aren't your preferred training methods and you also have splashing, you can do some basic Slayer task, and you can even kill monkey guards on Ape Atoll for some insane XP. Boys and girls, that's a wrap on today's video. Hopefully you picked up on a few tips to help you play the game even while you're out in the real world. Whether you're just looking to level up your skills, beef up your combat stats, or make enough GP to retire early, these methods should help you along. But before you head off, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell icon. That way you'll never miss out on my videos. And hey, if you got any mobile methods that you've been using that I didn't cover today, put them down in the comments down below for other players to see. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.